right. Hey guys, thanks for joining. Okay, so we're doing a foam roll and stretch class today, and we're focusing on Achilles. So if you are a runner or a triathlete or have any, played sports and had Achilles issues, we're gonna work on that today. So go ahead and grab your foam roller. Hi. Good morning. Yes, good morning, everybody. If you have massage therapy balls, please grab those. And then maybe a block or a book. So grab your stuff. We're going to get right to it. So my name is Amy, and I am a stretch therapist, but also a personal trainer. So we're going to go over some things that can possibly help your Achilles. So if you have Achilles issues or even ankle issues, things of that nature, this class will definitely help you today. So let's get to it. We're going to release the tension first with the foam rollers and the massage therapy tools. Then we're going to train that tissue to become more elastic. And then we're going to stretch it out using Kihara resistance stretches. So let's get to it. Let's just start with a little bit of mobility stuff. So if you have a tennis ball, a cross ball, or some type of massage therapy ball, let's get into the feet. So we're going to work around the Achilles. Go ahead and grab that ball. You're going to stand up. Place the ball under the ball of the foot. So heel stays on the ground. Heel stays on the ground. And we're going to massage the bottom of the foot. This should feel really nice for anybody. Anybody at all. So massaging. If you have any questions, please leave a comment and I will address them if I can. All right, so that's feeling good. Massaging the ball of the foot, side to side. And just let your toes relax. And then bring the toes down. And then move the ball to the arch of the foot. And let's massage the arch of the foot. And then go to the heel of the foot, also keeping the toes down. That'll help you with your balance. So go ahead and work on that. Okay, so you don't have to press real hard on that either. So just a moderate pressure is fine. Now just take the ball and go down each toe. And again, light pressure here. Go down the big toe, toe to heel. So just work that down each line of the toe. And then bring the ball back under the ball of the foot. Okay, here you might have to hold on to something. I recommend holding on to a wall or something. Curl the toes around the ball and then take your other foot. We're getting the top of this foot. Take the other foot and slide, you kind of wiggle and slide the tissue towards the ground. So we're stretching the top of this foot. And oftentimes this is going to feel pretty tight too. So do that a couple times. Good. Now go ahead and release and just stand and compare your legs now. So this leg, the foot that I just worked, I can feel that going up my leg where it feels looser already. Okay, so let's go ahead and switch sides. Placing the ball under the ball of the foot. Heel on the ground and work that side to side. Relax the toes over the ball. Give me a thumbs up if you feel this feels good on your feet, if you like this. So working side to side. And then toes on the ground. Go into the arch of the foot. And then go to the heel of the foot. I would say one of the most important things to consider if you've had calf or Achilles issues is to look at your shoes. All right, now let's go down each of the toes. When I say heel, most shoes have a heel. And I'm talking to everybody here, people that wear sneakers. If you look at the toe, the front part of the shoe, and then look at the back part of the shoe, if there is a slant, you are wearing a heel. And that's going to continuously tighten and shorten the calf and the Achilles and all that tissue in the back of the leg. So if you have calf issues, I would look at your shoes and start to progress into more of a zero drop. That's what they call them, where it's no tilt at all. Zero drop shoe. And obviously if you have a big heel on the back, you're going to have to do that gradually because your calves are not going to like it. So go ahead and just relax the toes around the ball. So the ball's under the ball of the foot, and then take the other foot on top and then kind of wiggle and slide that tissue. So if you are interested in learning more about feet, Katie Bowman has a lot of great resources. She's a biomechanist and does a lot with feet. And that's where I learned about how bad any type of heeled shoes. And for women, don't say wedges, because wedges are still heels. Like men, you're like, I don't wear heels. Yes, you do. If you have any shoe with a heel, that's a heel. So they're really bad for you, just for bone density and pelvic floor health and like a ton of stuff. So take a look at your shoes. If you're having issues, read up on that and try to transition into zero drop shoes. Yes, I got hurt for that. Yeah. Okay. So finished with those feet, go ahead and just kind of stand. You might feel some tingling in the feet, and it's probably starting to go up the leg. Okay, so let's move on. Let's go down and hit the shins. So we're going to work the whole lower leg and loosen up that tissue, and then train it to become more elastic, and then stretch it out. So take the balls, the massage therapy balls, and then place the balls on top of the block. You're going to find you probably need this. So put the shin bone in between those balls and start to roll up and down. And then you're going to twist. I'm going to show you. If you don't, I'm going to show this to the people that have massage therapy balls, and then switch the roller. Twist and then pause and move your foot around. All right, so continue with that if you have the balls. So you're going to work the whole length of the shin. If you don't have balls, you're going to grab the roller and hop on there, and then you're going to lean to one side and start to roll up and down the shin this way. And you can do the same thing. You can twist a little bit, and you can also move the foot. Just a little more awkward on the roller. I prefer the balls. And if you're interested in getting the massage therapy balls, they're probably like 15 bucks on Amazon. And I have links to those on my shop page, either on Instagram or on my website. So work those shins. And then move to a different spot, up and down, rolling, twisting, and then moving the foot around. And then again. So about 3 times on the one leg, and then go ahead and switch sides. I got a nice little adjustment there. All right, so switching sides. Rolling up and down. Feel free to go at a little bit slower pace. I'm just trying to cram stuff in so we get as much as possible. Ideally, you're moving at a slower pace when you're rolling. So try not to be on your phone, try to stay mindful, really pay attention to what you're doing when you're rolling. Easy to say. All right, and then working. If you're a cyclist, this was going to be great for you. And I would say runners as well. twist it, twist the body a little bit, and then move the foot around. Circles, point and flex. Twist, and move the foot around. So real important to hit the shins as well as to look at the opposing muscle. So if we're looking at the calf, which, you know, if you really look at the tissue, there's no true Achilles. It just, you know, it all runs, the tissue all runs together. So you have to address the whole calf. Okay, so let's move into the calves. Let's start at the bottom and move up. You're going to get real close to that Achilles. You can use the ball, you can use the roller. So whatever we're doing with the ball, you just do with the roller. So here, I like to place the other leg on top. You can do so with the roller as well if it's enough pressure. Some people like to lift up. That's your preference if you want more weight. But just start to roll. And here you have to have the balls at the end so your foot doesn't get it, kick it. So go ahead and roll up and down right along the base of the leg. So up and down, pause, twist side to side. So rocking a little bit side to side. And then pause and move the foot around again. So you're going to point and flex. So move my foot out of the way. Maybe do some circles. And you're going to feel that. It goes all the way up your leg. So everything is connected, guys. Everything is connected. You cannot separate. You know, it's not like the anatomy books. If you ever took anatomy and you look at these pictures of the muscles, like, and they show nothing but the muscle, that's kind of, I think it's hard to get out of that thought process of like, we can isolate these muscles. We cannot, because other things are always going to be used, and when we use these muscles, it's just impossible to actually isolate one muscle. All right, so rolling, rocking, and then pause, point and flex, do some circles. And just feel how that's all connected. You might feel it up into the hamstrings. All right, again, getting onto that big part of the calf where we feel those knots. So up and down. And then side to side. You guys feel those rocks in there? Pause and then move the foot around. And if you want to hit it one more time, go all the way to the top of the calf here. Right behind the knee, right close to the knee, back of the knee, up and down, and side to side, little rocking, and then moving your foot around. Thanks for joining, everybody. We're doing a little foam roll for the Achilles. So we started with some foot stuff and then moved on to shins, and now we're releasing tension in the calves. So go ahead and switch sides. You can use foam roller or massage therapy balls for this. Add more weight if you like. And then start to roll. And then rock. Hi guys, thanks for waiting. And then move the foot around. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments. And please do make comments. People, that helps with, you know, people seeing this, or rank it higher, all that good stuff. So be sure to like and leave comments and all that fun stuff. Share with a friend. So we're just moving up the leg. Even if you don't run or cycle or have Achilles problems, this is probably going to be good for you. I think most people hold a lot of tension in their calves and don't realize it. And tension in the calves also can contribute to lower back pain. it's part of that back fascial line. So if you understand anatomy trains and fascial lines, it is connected to the lower back and even neck. So when I stretch my calves out, my neck always feels better. Going back to that, everything is connected. All right, so just keep working up the calf, rolling, rocking a little bit, and then moving the foot around. And we're gonna hit that one more time, then we're gonna get into our elasticity training. One of my favorite ways to stretch. It works. I mean, it's amazing how well it works. Makes your tissue just melt like butter. Okay, so let's come off the roller. I'll get rid of the massage therapy tools. We're going to go into that elasticity training. So the key things to remember with this is don't push too hard. You only want to go to a very, very slight stretch. And we're doing 1 second stretches. So let's start with this one. I'll show you an alternative if the down dog does not work well for you. So you're going to come up in the down dog. You're going to bend one leg a lot. This leg is just hanging out. The other leg is really straight. So you're going to feel the stretch in the calf, right? You're going 1 second stretches. So you just pulse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We're going 20 times. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Switch legs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. So again, you want to do about 1 second stretches. If that doesn't help, if that's hard for you, come to the wall. And you're going to take a step back like we do a calf stretch. And you're going to do the same thing. So you're going to pulse. 1, 2, 3. So that's your alternative. All right? So if you're here, you're pulsing. You keep that back heel down. Okay? All right. Do it again. We're going to do this 3 times. 2 more times. So coming up and down dog, bend one leg a lot, and then stretching the straight leg. 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. So, I think for most people that have Achilles issues, it's number one, just tremendous tightness in the fascial back line, so probably like the calves. 2, you aren't training it to respond to the actions that you're doing. So it's not elastic. And so if we train a certain way, it's going to respond better. So that specificity, the specific type of training is going to help it. Definitely butchered that word. Good. All right. And now let's add one in the middle. I forgot to do this. We're going to go into shins. So flat on the top of the feet. You're right. I totally butchered that word. Got tongue twisted. Okay, so a couple options here. If this is really hard for you, I'll show you an alternative. So you're going to get the tops of the ankles and the feet, and you're just, again, training it to respond to a little quicker movement so it becomes a little more elastic. And see if you can get up on the toes. Like the first time I did this, I was so sore. I overdid it. So, the first time, I could barely lift to get my legs up. So do this 20 times. Again, 1 second stretches. If you're having difficulty with that, you're like, I can't do that. No worries. You're going to come to the wall, flip the foot up. Now you might cramp a little bit, so kind of wiggle those feet around a little bit. And then you're going to lengthen, keep the leg pretty straight, where you start to feel that stretch in the shins and down the front of the ankle and the top of the foot. So that's your alternative if you cannot go into this position. Okay? All right, so let's switch it back up. We're gonna go back to the calves. Round 3 with the calves. Push. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Switch sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Great. All right, bring it back down. Let's go into the tops of the feet, shins, and rock it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Great. So we need one more time with that. We did 3 times with the calves. Let's do one more time with the tops of the feet and the shins. 1, 2, 3. This is going to be awkward at first, so just do the best you can. And if you want to do 10, that's fine. I've been doing this a while, so I'm doing 20. You can do 2 sets. You can do 10 to 15 to 20, whatever rep range you feel is good for you. Great. Now, I do want to get into this part a little more specifically, right, by the Achilles. So I want to elasticity train that. So coming to the wall. Now some of you did these, all right? Now you're going to bend. So it's very important to keep this bend. And now you're going to, heel on the ground, bend the leg, and now repeat. So now you should feel it going more into this area. So you may have to adjust some. Like this is not as tight for me. Heel might come up a little bit, that's fine. Because you're really working your range of motion in your ankle too. Okay, switch sides. So I'll probably feel this one a little bit more. Start with that bent leg and rock. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13. Let me know if you guys feel this one a little bit more precisely around the Achilles. Give me a thumbs up if you're feeling this one. Okay, now we're going to go into some strengthening. Coming back into a modified down dog. This is some of the key harder resistance stretching. I really like this stretch. It's a short down dog. So, down dogs like this, your head is actually going to be over, like almost in line with your hands. I want you to do some toe raises. So heel raises. Lift up, contract. Again, lift up, contract. Lift up, contract. Keep lifting up. Maybe readjust in. Heels go down, the front of your body, the top of your body is moving forward. And then lift back up. Keep lifting the heels up as you slowly draw them down. Your head and your shoulders go through your arms like a little elephant, lifting its trunk. And then one more time, up. Slowly resist. So your upper body's going in one direction, your lower body's going in the other direction, and you're creating this resistance because the upper body's going this way, lower body's going this way. All right, let's go back to the elasticity training for this area. So come to your wall. You're going to bend a little further away here and rock. So the left side I don't feel too much, but definitely feel it in the right side. Good, you guys are feeling it in the right spot. Most importantly, you want to feel it in the right spot. And then switch sides. So why do we look at the shins? Because you might feel some jamming up in the top of the foot. You have to look at both sides. Because if one side can't stretch or contract, it's going to affect the other side, the opposing muscle. Okay, let's go back into the Kihara resistant stretch. So coming into the down dog, come up onto the toes. As you slowly lower, your upper body moves forward. Repeat, up. And one more time, up. Great, come on down. Let's repeat the elasticity training one more time for that lower calf. I think this one is probably going to be the money maker for those Achilles issues. Okay, switch sides. Sounds like it's siren. Sounds like it's outside my house. Not moving on. Good. All right. One more time. Kihara resistance stretches. If you guys have any questions, please leave them in the comments. All right. Come up onto the toes and draw down as your head moves forward. 2 more times. Up. And last one, up. And come on down. Good. All right. So another quick tip for Achilles. We are finished, but just a little bonus. Jumping. Jumping is really good for the Achilles. So if you're at some point in your rehab or whatever, just be careful with that. If you are, right out of surgery or anything like that, just be careful with that. Moderate that. You might start on trampoline or just start small. Like I was barely jumping there. So jumping also is that elasticity training. So that's another really good one for the Achilles. So anybody have any questions? We are wrapped up for today. All done. Hope that you got something out of this. If you have any questions, again, just leave them in the comments. I'll respond back as soon as I can. Please share, please like, please comment, please save. It all helps, bring up my awareness or visibility up in all the things, IG, YouTube, whatever it might be. So I appreciate any time you share or save or like or comment. Thank you so much. And I will see you guys next week. Bye. Oh, I got a question.